What's up guys, and welcome back to the Gmod showcase video. In this video I have an interesting mod to showcase, and that is the GrandMaster magic powers. Now this mod does contain a bunch of powers and it's pretty cool actually. So we have all the awesome stuff. This right click just does that really. It's like if you want to switch ability, you want to hold down right click and use the scroll. So you hold down left click and you can do this. You can literally just spam a bunch of water. That is amazingly cool. And to do that, I'm gonna have to spawn a bunch of NPCs. Then let's test this out. So surprisingly, what this does is pretty much just lifts them up. They just levitate there for a little bit, go back down and up, and they eventually just explode and die. Then we have the time. That happens when you press left click and then just turn gray. I'm not sure what that means though. Are they like slow down? I have no idea. Let's just do that. Oh yeah, look. So they actually get frozen in place if you do that. As you can see, they are now frozen and their weapon is gone still. So I have no idea why these combos are broken. So that's this ability. Then we have lightning strikes. Oh, now that is sick. So you obviously have a burst of them. You hold down left click and this happens. So let's test it out. Let's do some damage. Not too OP, but still pretty strong. It's pretty cool though. Let's take a while to kill them. So that's the lightning strike. Excuse me. Then we got ice. Let's just fire a beam of ice. Okay, so the longer you hold it down, the combine turns into more icy version, as you can see. And then he eventually will explode. If I just do it once, he kind of has this. If I just do it a few times, and I enable him, he's still gonna be able to move. Which that shouldn't be the case. Okay, now he's frozen. Now if you do a little bit more, now he's frozen. That is pretty cool. Then we have this ability, the black. I don't know what this is. Oh, interesting. So it's like the void. It's pretty much like void. That is pretty OP. So it does kill them pretty quickly, and yes, you cannot really see because it's literally the shadow realm. This is what I'm gonna call this. Pretty cool. It does leave a cool shadow effect behind as well. And these combines do have different colors to them when they die or when they get absorbed by the darkness. It's pretty cool though. Then we have the white. Oops. Then we got the white. That's interesting. So if you hold down left click, it spawns a bunch of beams around you that kind of circle around you. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this ability doesn't really do much, but it does look pretty cool when you fly through the air. Like, you have these cool effects and particles around you. That's pretty cool. So it does this one. This one's kind of this one's just peaceful. The poison. You just hold down left click and you do this. If I do left click, as you can see, it does poison effect too. It does this poison effect on the combine, and eventually he will die because it does a lot of damage. As you can see. And then if you hold down left click, he is gonna die a lot faster. So this ability is also, he also has a spread, I believe. Yeah, it can kind of spread as well. Pretty cool. I like how all the combines are just looking at me. Kind of weird. Then we got the blood. Oh boy, I don't even, can I even show this one? Yeah, so yeah, you got this thing. It does a lot of damage, as you can see, and it blows them up. Particles are pretty cool. You got the energy. So that's left click. You hold it down and it spawns this weird thing, orb. I don't know what to call it, but it looks pretty cool though. You can do this. Subscribe. I'll try to subscribe. I can't. But I want to say thank you for 330 subscribers almost. We already have passed 300, but you know, we're growing pretty quickly. And I want to say thank you very much. And I also want to say, I only got 1 day left of school, and then I get 2 weeks off from school. Which means it is time to finally upload a bunch of videos in those 2 weeks off. Last time I only had 1, now I have 2. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun uploading videos for 2 weeks and see how far the channel is gonna get. So yeah, be prepared. Be prepared after Friday's finished, because I'm gonna have a lot of fun recording videos. And yeah, this thing is already overpowered because it just vaporizes all the combines. Looks pretty cool though. And then we got the wind. Oh, okay, now that's okay. Now this is kind of cool. You can hold down left click and move with it, or you press left click and it stays there until, or you just compress whatever you want, or you hold it down to move it. So if I do a left click right there, all the combines, they kind of stay in one place, frozen, and they get thrown, which is kind of funny. As you can see, they do get damaged, which is pretty funny to me. But I like how they just kind of sit there and just do nothing. Then we got the earth. So that's left click, you hold it down if you want to move, or yeah, you have to hold it down. It does do a lot of damage, it's pretty much like earthquakes. I think this is what this ability is. This is a pretty cool mod, this is an interesting version of it as well. Yeah, let's wipe all these boys out. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this thing is pretty OP. And you have fire. We all know what fire is. So you have to hold it down, and it also does some fire effects behind as well. And obviously this thing is gonna burn all the combines to bits. It's also very accurate to use and not too difficult to use. It's pretty OP though. And then we have water, so that's really it for this, nothing else to it. You have a lot of abilities, it is pretty interesting if you want to mess around with it. So yeah, subscribe and I'll see you next video.